In this week's Monday Moments, what I'd like to do is to look at a myth that has exploded and mushroomed in the financial planning sector. And it's a myth that doesn't help or serve us well, and certainly doesn't serve our clients well. It could cause damage. I want to take us back to January of 2020. Now, that feels to me a long, long way away. The world has completely transformed since January. And I wonder if you can hardly remember anything about January at all, with all the hopes and dreams that we had at that time. Anyway, I attended a webinar in January, which was very well attended. And it stunned me that I was told afterwards more than 2,000 people had attended that webinar. This is financial advisors. And it was run by the PFS in the Power brand, the Power website. I've never seen anybody or any webinar that's been attended by 2,000 financial advisors ever in the UK. Anyway, it was successful, and its subject was coaching, the use of professional coaching skills in the financial planning role. Now, what I've noticed since then, what's really been highlighted by the interest from this webinar, is a view, an attitude, an understanding that's rapidly grown that I think is not helpful. And I want to apologize, because I'm one of the professional coaches that have brought this subject into the financial planning sector. I used to use coaching skills when I was a financial planner, and I spent at least 10 of my years in fee-based financial planning in the 20 years in the sector. So I've helped create this myth, and that's why I'm apologizing. So let's try and correct it straight away. Here's the myth. The myth is, when you learn professional coaching skills as a financial advisor or planner, they are separate skills from your financial planning role and abilities. And what I see many advisors doing is talking about, right, we have this period with the client where we coach them, then we have a period where we financial plan with them, then we have a period where we do financial advice, product-related financial advice. And that's tremendously intellectually logical, but actually it creates a problem, because that is not how coaching works. I've even seen businesses who are saying, right, we're going to create a separate service, a completely separate service, just called coaching, maybe even charge separately for it from our financial planning. That isn't how coaching works. That's not why professional coaching skills are used in any profession, any corporate industry, sector, business environment, whatever. That's not how it works. Coaching is a way of being and behaving when you're with another human being. It is the way you conduct that relationship with that human being. For example, bringing it back very personally into my home, my relationship with my wife, Wendy, has significantly altered as a result of me consciously applying coaching skills within my relationship. What happens between us is that I've learned to listen, for example, and create a safe space for Wendy in such a way that her thinking has become more creative, more bold, more courageous, more innovative than I've ever heard her do before. And she feels that, and I feel it when I'm sitting with her and we're just simply talking. My children, all of them adults now, have noticed that I now do the same with them. All that I've practiced and learned in a business culture and environment, I'm now integrating into my relationships with each child. And they have indicated that they've noticed it, and it has allowed them, they say, to think more courageously, to think on the edge of their current understanding, to become more innovative and creative in their thinking and make better decisions. So that's what's being fed back to me. Coaching is a lens through which we look when we're relating to another human being. So we don't separate it out. We do our role, whether that role is as a leader of a team in any type of business sector, or whether our role is a consultant, an advisor, a planner with a client or clients. Whichever role we're playing, those that are skilled at working with coaching use the coaching lens or perspective to conduct that leadership role, to conduct that client financial advisory role. They don't separate it out. It is part of who they are and how they behave when they're relating to those people. So that's my message today. If you're thinking of separating it out, maybe even having a separate service with a separate fee, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't serve you as well as if you realize coaching is simply a lens and a behavior pattern which you use when you're relating to another human being. So it integrates into everything that you'll do in your business, every single aspect of training, of making business decisions, of meeting with your team and drawing the best ideas out of them, of recruiting, of developing an individual to a better skill set, of creating the leaders of the future, of advising clients, advising families. Every single role that you're playing is enhanced by looking through the lens of professional coaching skills that clearly you would need to be taught, you would need to professionally learn rather than just call yourself a financial coach. That is not living with integrity. Until you've learned how to coach, calling yourself a financial coach is not clever. So do that, call yourself a financial coach after you've learned professional coaching skills, and then look at your world through the new lens of this behavioral science that we call coaching. That's my message for today. And that will serve you better, will make you more effective in your work with clients and your team, and they will love you for it. And they will pay you appropriately because they love you for it. And trust will increase and results will happen more deeply and more quickly, to be honest. Thank you for joining me in this week's Monday Moments. I felt passionate about that, as you can see. I look forward to seeing you in next week's Monday Moments. See you there.